A child who gets straight A's can still completely fall apart in real life. The real risk is not a child who struggles with grades or homework. It is a child who cannot think clearly when life gets complicated. Every week, parents tell me something feels deeply missing in their child. They follow rules, but never question if those rules even make sense. They win trophies, but freeze when facing real unexpected challenges. They talk a lot, but rarely say anything that truly means something. Here is what most parents are missing, and schools will never teach. Wisdom is not a subject. It is a daily practice built inside your home. Today I will share 10 daily habits that shape truly wise, strong children. Stay until habit 7 because it is the one that changes everything. 1. The daily why conversation. Never just give commands. Train your child to think independently every day. Most parents say, do this or stop that, without explaining the reason behind it. Wise parents ask, what do you think will happen if you make that choice? Research confirms children build higher thinking skills when asked to explain reasoning. Replace stop it now with what result do you think that action will create? This single shift builds cause and effect thinking and personal responsibility daily. Wisdom does not start with following orders. It starts with understanding why. 2. Micro-decision practice. Small daily choices are where real judgment and confidence get built. Do not decide everything for your child, even when it feels faster and easier. Let them choose what to wear, how to organize their desk, how to solve small problems. Brain science shows that making decisions consistently strengthens the prefrontal cortex. Children who never practice small choices struggle badly with big life decisions later. Start tiny. Build judgment every single day through real, low-stakes practice. 3. The emotion naming habit. A child who cannot name feelings will be controlled by them their entire life. Stop telling your child to stop crying or that their feelings are too much. Instead say, I can see you feel frustrated right now. Help me understand why. Studies in emotional intelligence show that naming an emotion reduces its power immediately. This simple ritual builds self-awareness, emotional regulation, and genuine empathy over time. Wise children do not hide emotions. They recognize them and respond with clarity. 4. End of day reflection. This 5-minute habit is missing from almost every home, and it costs everything. Before sleep, ask your child what went well today and what would you change. This builds metacognition, which means the ability to think about your own thinking. Most children move through life reacting. Wise children pause, review, and adjust. Experience without reflection is just time passing. Reflection is what turns it into wisdom. 5. Let them struggle on purpose. The most loving thing you can do is sometimes step back and say nothing. Parents who help too quickly or fix too fast are quietly stealing growth from children. Struggle is not a sign that something is wrong. It is how the brain develops. Psychologists call this desirable difficulty, and the research behind it is extremely clear. Let your child try, fail, try again. Every rescue too soon delays their wisdom. 6. Story-based learning every day. Rules tell a child what to do. Stories teach a child how to think and feel. Share real stories about consequences, hard choices, mistakes that led to important lessons. Stories activate more areas of the brain than direct instruction ever possibly could. Do not say always be honest. Tell a story that makes honesty feel worth choosing. Lessons wrapped in stories stick. Lessons delivered as lectures disappear by morning. 7. Natural consequences over punishment. Stop protecting your child from reality. Reality is their greatest and most honest teacher. If they forget their homework, let them stand in front of their teacher without it. If they waste their time poorly, let them feel the discomfort of being unprepared. Research clearly shows Children learn far more from connected consequences than from lectures. Punishment teaches fear of you. Natural consequences teach respect for reality itself. Wisdom grows when children live inside reality, not inside a protected bubble you created. 8. Daily silence and thinking space. Most children today are completely overwhelmed by noise, screens, and constant stimulation. But wisdom does not grow in noise. It grows in stillness and in quiet reflection. Set aside even 10 minutes daily with no screens, no sound, no outside input at all. This strengthens focus, builds self-awareness, and creates space for deep, independent thinking. A child who is always distracted will struggle to develop any real depth of wisdom. 9. Daily real responsibility. Wise children are not just successful individuals, they are genuinely useful to others around them. Give your child real jobs at home, caring for someone, solving an actual problem. This is not about chores. This is about building accountability, purpose, and real leadership. Children who only receive grow up expecting. Children who contribute grow up leading. Raise a child who adds something to every room they walk into, not just takes. 10. Model wisdom yourself. This is the hardest habit, and also the only one that cannot be faked or skipped. Your child watches how you respond to stress, failure, conflict, and difficult decisions daily. Mirror neurons in the brain cause children to automatically copy adult behavior around them. You can give 100 speeches about wisdom. Your behavior will always speak much louder. If you want your child to be wise, the first job is becoming wiser yourself. Let me leave you with this one thought before you go. Smart children know the right answer. Wise children know the right moment and reason. Your goal is not raising a child who impresses teachers, coaches, or people at parties. Your goal is raising the human who can navigate life clearly when you're not there. The wisdom you build into them today becomes their compass in every future moment. Start with one habit. Stay consistent. Give it time. The results will surprise you. If this gave you something real, share it with one parent who needs to hear it. And follow along here, because we are not just raising children in this community. We are raising people who will think clearly, lead others, and change things for good.